So there are a lot of things in Mad City Chapter 2 that cost money. The BRT, the Hyperglider, the Light Bike, the Warhawk, the Nighthawk. There is so much in the game that costs a lot of money, and it's kind of hard to get money these days. Many people don't know how to do it efficiently and effectively and how to get the most money possible in a short amount of time. So that's what I'm here to do. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best grinding method that I know of, and it will get you about 450,000 cash an hour. I want to give a quick mention to Blackfire. He made a video, link in the description. This is kind of his grinding method, but I've adapted it a little bit and added a few things. What you want to be is you want to be a prisoner and you want to be in a VIP server. So this is kind of a little bit of a road bump for quite a few of you. So you're going to be a prisoner in this VIP server, and the first step to do is just escape the prison. You want to be able to go to the pyramid. That's the first thing we're going to do. So what I recommend you have is the Hyperglider. I recommend you use that, but if you don't, you can use some plane that you can use anything. Okay, so we're at the pyramid now, so you don't want to go inside yet. You actually want to stand on the side here and spawn the hovercraft. So this was a special vehicle in the Piggy event, the 50 billion reward, and you can actually, there's a bug with this hovercraft that allows you to go inside the robberies. We can just rob the pyramid. So this one is actually the better heist layout. If you don't know, there are two layouts for the pyramid. So you want to just go for it with the hovercraft. When you get to the end, you want to jump out, and then you want to run down this ramp, and that's when the lava ball will come, and then you start robbing it like normal. And there we go, we got 20. So if you don't have the VIP game pass, it costs 1,000 Robux. You're going to get about half of this money. So you'll get about 225,000 every time you do this method. Now I'm going to go over to this hill, spawn my Hyperglider, or you can just use a plane or any vehicle you want, and you can go to the criminal base with the red map marker, cash in the money, and then we're also going to grab some guns. So you want to grab the shotgun and the AK-47, but if you have the SCAR game pass, I recommend getting the SCAR. But if you don't have the game pass, just grab the AK-47, that'll work just fine. Next up is the plane. So if you've done it quick enough, you'll notice that the plane hasn't actually spawned yet. So what you want to do in the meantime, if you have the time, you want to go to these ATMs outside the bank and rob them. This will give you an extra 1,200. As you can see now, the plane's there. So if you rob the pyramid, get the weapons, and you see the plane map marker, just go straight there. But if you don't see it yet, which will happen a few times, you can go to the bank and just get the money, and by the time you've grabbed the two ATMs and got 1,200, then you can immediately go over and get the plane. You want to go to the plane and you want to trigger step 1, as I've just fallen off of it. Great. Alright, so let's try that again. Hopefully it will work this time. So we're going to land down on the plane. Don't do what I did there. Just immediately get on the plane and you're going to activate the 4C4. And we're going to rob 2 robberies before we come back to the plane. The plane will be the last robbery that we rob. You will see the ship there. The ship, we will do that, but not yet. You actually want to go to the jewelry store. So like I said before, you have both of the weapons. You have the SCAR and you have the shotgun. Then you want to go now over here to the jewelry store and you want to activate it. So the first thing you want to do before you get any money, you want to get the 4 busts. You want to place them corresponding to the same color that the developer's head is on. So Gemini, it's got orange on the head. We've got Ozday's here that's got like a dark grey black on the head. Next up, you want to get the money, but if there is a jewel here, go and grab it. It'll give you 3,000 cash and it will literally take you about like 5 seconds. So it really doesn't matter, but if it's not there, just focus on grabbing the money. As you can see here with my SCAR, I'm shooting out the boxes. I'm going to grab the money. Once you've dropped off the second bag, you want to go out of the door here and you want to go through the conveyor belts. The next time you want to do, it says use the lever to activate the piston. You're not going to do that. There's a bug with the shotgun. If you look down, jump and shoot, it will boost you up. So basically you can just skip, and if you go jump to there and jump to here, you can literally just skip the entire area of the robbery. I know that some people like to jump from there to over there, but it's a bit risky. You can fall into the lava and you can die. So as you can see, the plane still hasn't taken off. The plane still isn't ready to go yet, which shows that we're doing the right thing. And then we're going to go and rob the ship, and then we're going to finish off with the plane. Here we are with the ship. So I recommend kind of hiding behind a rock as you do this for most of the parts, then you can't die to like the missiles, and the boat should be about to sink in a second. There it is. So as soon as the boat starts sinking, you want to go into the ocean and spawn your boat. As you can see, the plane has now sank. If we look on the mini map, you can see it up there on the top left. The plane is over there. So we will be robbing that as soon as we cash this in. You want to wait outside this cargo ship for the crates to pop up, and then you're going to deliver it to the port that's just over there. You see that little yellow box over there? That's where we deliver them. And then immediately what you're going to do, you're going to take your Hydro, or I guess you could take Hyperglider if you really want to, over to the cargo plane, and you're going to rob it, and this will be the last thing that we do before going back to the criminal base and then resetting the server. So you're going to grab the different duffel bags over here, and there'll be 16 or 8 if you don't have VIP, and you just want to grab them, and then you're going to escape through either the back entrance or through the hatch. And there we go, we've got 16, and we're going to swim up here, and we're going to go through this hatch. We're going to open the hatch, and then we're going to swim up to the shore. And then, but instead of spawning the Hydra, this will save you even more time. You want to spawn the hyperglider. Obviously, if you don't have this, I recommend just using the boat to swim to the shore and then taking a vehicle. Shouldn't really matter too much. You're going to go up there, and there we go. As you can see, we're flying. This saves you so much more time than taking a boat, and you're going to immediately fly over to that map marker, which is the criminal base, and then you'll be done with the method. And we're going to drop in that off, and there you go. So as soon as you've done that, now all you need to do is leave the server and then rejoin, and basically that will loop it again. You leave and it will reset the server, make it entirely new, and then when you rejoin, all of the heists will be open and you can do that method again. So if I turn on map markers, you'll see that everything now is reopened because the server's brand new, and you can just be a prisoner and literally just repeat the method. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. My name is DMD, and as always, peace out.